Hello! In this video I will show you very interesting and useful function with, which you can use in your SQL queries. In order to demonstrate how it works, let's create two tables in the database, table 1 and table 2. Let's assume that table 1 will have information about the people, and table 2 will have information about some sales orders which these people placed. Between two tables exists a common column which can be used for joining these two tables. In the first table it's ID of the person, in the second it's person ID. Okay, then let's look what is possible to do. With command with is possible to specify temporary query which later can be used as a table in the main query, like here. Take a look. Here with the with command we define temporary query product by person, which will give us person ID and amount. Inside this command we specify the query with grouping, and we group by person ID all sales and return person ID and sum of the sales for this person. This result of this query we get in this, let's say, temporary table. Then after that, in the main query we can link our first table with the persons with that temporary table, and we can show in the result person name which come from the table 1 and amounts. It's a total amounts of orders which are coming from temporary table. And the one of the beauty of this function is that it is possible to use inside views, because something similar is possible to make with stored procedures, but stored procedures not always is possible to use. But here we can use these temporary results in view. Here we will create a view table 1, then we show the result of this view and then drop it. We pressed F5, we got the result. In the result we see person's name from table 1, and for each person we see total amount of all related orders. Yes, the same is possible to do with many different approaches, but in this case we created a view, and inside the view we have this temporary query. In the real life you can use it for more complicated cases. In order to see another example of command with usage, I will show you another example. For that we will comment the view creation and we'll uncomment that example. What we have here is created 3 temporary tables: count salesman, order average, and order sum. In every temporary query, we have a different calculations. In first query, we have a count of all salesmen that we have. In the second query, we calculate the average amount of the order, and in the third temporary query, we calculate the sum of all orders. And then we take the data from every temporary query and show it in one table. Let's execute it and see the result. What you can see, we got 3 lines: salesman count, order average, order totals. Such example can be used in the real life for some statistic preparation, for some statistical reports. Full script of all examples you can find in the video comments. Enjoy SQL. Bye bye.